All right, coming to you live from Las Vegas and VMworld here in the HCI zone. And I'm here with Aaron Buley. Aaron, how are you?
Doing fantastic, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Awesome.
So you're from EMC,
That's
and
right.
we are in front of the VxRail appliance. Can you tell us a little bit about VxRail?
Yeah, you bet. So I always start with the fact that it's VMware in a box, right? The goal of it is to consume vSphere inside hardware, right? So if you want to pan down here and look at it, it is a hyper-converged appliance. And what that means, I've got storage in the front, compute in the back. Oh, there goes my thing. So in the back, I've got 4 nodes, or servers, or blades, or hosts, or whatever you want to call them. This is essentially how you would build out a vSphere cluster, right? So it just has your CPU sockets, RAM, etc. It's got an onboard SATA DOM. That's where ESX boots from. And it's all fully redundant. I've got redundant power supplies. I've got redundant 10 gig NICs. You can't see them here in the demo box, but they'd be right here. They go out to your top of rack switch, either BSFP Plus or RJ45. So all of the communication is outside the box at the top of rack switch layer. And on the front side of it, each of these nodes is assigned a disk pack, a disk group. So out of these 24 drives here, I've got 6 drives that are assigned to each node. They consist of a cache drive and 5 data disks. And they can either be SAS or nearline SAS, which would be our hybrid model, having flash and SAS as an example, or they could be SSDs. So that would be our all-flash model. So as an example for our all-flash model, these SSDs would be 3.84 terabytes. So 5 times 3.84 is 19.2. Each one of these nodes would have 19.2 terabytes of storage. Multiply that by 4, I've got 76 terabytes of raw flash in this box. So 76 terabytes of raw flash. And then from a compute perspective, we're doing 112 CPU cores and 2 terabytes of RAM.
Dang.
All in one 2U platform.
Very cool. So now this sounds a lot like VxRail. Is this how are they related?
Yeah, so VxRail was kind of the original idea, and VxRail was the phoenix that really rose from the ashes of what that was, right? So it was a strategy not unlike the vSAN ready nodes, where you would have basically the VxRail engine that could then be deployed on multiple vendor hardware. They kind of took a step back and said, hey, let's bring engineering closer together and have VMware and EMC have a real marriage in how we deliver this. So it's co-engineered by VMware and EMC, and we call it VxRail now instead of the VxRail.
Cool. And so you talked about vSphere. Is there other stuff that you can load or that it comes with, like NSX or vSAN and all that?
Yeah, absolutely. So it leverages vSAN from a software-defined storage perspective. It is NSX ready to answer those 2 specific questions. So if you are messing around with software-defined networking, if you have an NSX controller in your environment, this is NSX ready. You can deploy microsegmentation all day long. Some of the other things it comes with is a virtual distributed switch, vRealize Log Insight, comes with vCenter server licensing. It also comes with some of the EMC software, like Recover Point for VMs and Cloud Array for cloud tiering, as an example.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then just to end with, who is the customer that you're targeting it at, or the use case?
Wow. It would be easier to say, what can we not do at this point? And in the current platform, it's not great for high-end like AutoCAD VDI users because we don't have discrete graphics cards. So to say that, we've been talking with a whole slew, a range of customers that are just replacing vSphere clusters or multitudes of clusters for various use cases.
Very cool.
So,
Aaron Buley, thank you so much.
All right, take care.